Before we get into the video, this was supposed to be a single video, however now I'm editing it, it's quite long, so we're going to make it a two-part video. In the first part, I'm going to go over the double lift with a couple of tips, show you a trick, and then do the tutorial as well at the end of it. The second part is going to be more tips and tricks on how to deal with people who have caught you out on the double lift, really powerful effects as well that will help you get out of that situation, and a different approach. So if you're interested in that, that should be out soon. Let's go on with the video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, subscribe down below, leave a like, and if you enjoy what you see, there's more content like this coming soon, so turn on the notifications and stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing a really powerful effect using a double lift. We're going to be going over some really powerful effects you can use with a double lift, which is a really standard move in Magic, what to do if you're caught using a double lift, how to deal with it, and how to make your double lift a little bit cleaner, a little bit better to hopefully not get caught. So let's talk about what is a double lift. A double lift is making two cards seem like one when you're turning them over. For example, you turn over the Jack of Clubs, place the Jack of Clubs down, like that. That card turns into the Four of Spades and the Jack of Clubs, still on top of the deck. So it's a way of fooling people. It's quite a convincing thing, especially if it's done well. So there's a couple of things you can do with a double lift. You can use it as a reveal or as a convincer. A convincer would be you place a card into the middle of the deck, you use some cuts, or you mix up the card, etc. You show it's not on the bottom, and then you show that it's not on top either, when in fact you know it's the top card. So there's a few double lifts I've seen going around, and a lot of the time they are, from a magician's point, you can see the double lifts. To a layman, maybe not, but there is one that I see way too often, which is used mainly by people who are just starting out, which is absolutely fine, and it just fools some people, but it's one of those moves you really want to work on to get it as perfect as possible. But the double lift I'm talking about is this, where they turn over the card in this manner. And a lot of the time they've got like a vice-like grip on it. They're really close to it, really tight, they don't want to let go of it. And a lot of people will notice that. They'll notice that you've got something to hide, that, you know, holding it back here, or you just need to relax a little bit with it. So that's the first tip, relax. You know, at the end of the day, if they see it's two cards, they're either going to continue and enjoy the trick, or they're going to say, you've got two cards there. And you've got to say, yeah, well done, you caught me out. You know, or they say something funny like, should practice that one a little bit more. You're just trying to entertain them. And if you come across as somebody who just wants to fool them, then they're going to be looking for things. They're going to be looking out on, did he do this, did he do that? If you come across as an entertainer, then yeah, you're going to have people who try and catch you out because it's magic. But most people, if you come across as an entertainer, will be there to enjoy it. And you know, a lot of people won't straight up say, two cards there. And then I'll come to you afterwards and say, I saw the two cards there. You say, yeah, well done, you've got a keen eye. You know, you've got to level with them. Now, the double lift can be used in quite a few ways, like we've gone over. One of the ways I really like to use it is in this effect, and it's super powerful. So we're just going to get into it. So you would have them select a card. So say in this case, they select this card, the Four of Spades. You have them remember the Four of Spades, they can sign it, they can do whatever they want. We'll just place it on the top of the deck like this. You then take the Four of Spades and you can ask them to put out their hand. We don't have anyone with me, so we're just going to leave the cards there. Okay, we're not going to touch it from now on. And you say to them, look, let's set the next card down, the King of Spades, and we're going to use this card. So you take the King of Spades, and you just give it a little wave over their card, the Four of Spades. And with a spin, the King of Spades changes to the Four of Spades. And the Four of Spades changes to the King of Spades. Now I love performing this effect, it's super powerful. And it's really simple as well. And I will be teaching it, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is the tutorial for what you've just seen, which is, I'm not exactly sure the name of it, and it has been taught on YouTube before, but it is basically two things, and it's a double lift and a duplicate. So you need two of the same card, in this case the King of Spades. And it is an extremely powerful effect. I mean, it really, really is extremely powerful. And especially done correctly. You know, you can do it really quickly and it just doesn't seem right. You do it slowly, you build it up, you have them hold it, you can even have somebody else hold the King of Spades or force it on them. But basically how it works is, you have the King of Spades, with your two duplicate cards sat on top of the deck, and that's it. You can perform other tricks with this effect. You can do anything with the deck, just like a normal deck of cards. And then, when you're ready to perform the trick, go in, get the duplicate, put it to the top of the deck so you've got both of them here, and you're ready to perform. So the first step is have them select a card. It doesn't need to be a force. It doesn't have to be a force. They just take a card. For example, in this case, they're using the 2 of diamonds. Now the next move is the only sort of risky one before you do your double lift, and that's turning over this top card. Now you can either turn it over, or you can put the 2 of diamonds, second from the top. There's a couple of ways to do that, but I like to just do really simply. I normally drop the cards against my leg, push this over, and as it's going down my leg, turn over the card. Or you can quite simply turn it over and then do a risker, which is what I did in the video. So once you've turned over the card, do a wrist kill, so it's facing down, really casual, doesn't need to be anything suspicious. When you take back their card, you'll just select putting it back on top like this. So this is your situation, and it's super, super casual. You just take back their card, you say, look, let's just leave it on top there. Now, what you want to do is get yourself a pinky break. It's really easy because both the cards are facing the other way, so you can sort of pull down the rest of them, get your pinky in there, and then you want to do a double lift. So just push off the 2 cards as they're one, and turn them over. What that's done is it's put their card sandwiched between your 2 duplicate cards. So once again, once you're in this position, you do a double lift, take the top card, which they believe is their card. It's actually the King of Spades. I'm just going to put it there for now. And then you're doing a second double lift when you show the King of Spades, when actually there's 2 of diamonds to fall. Now this is probably the hardest bit to do, because you've done your double here, you've placed it there. You then need to do a double afterwards. If you're not comfortable doing something like a pinky count or a thumb count, getting a double lift pinky break might be quite difficult, especially if you want to keep it casual. And sort of peeling up the back of the deck does work, but it doesn't seem as casual, especially after you've just done a dirty move. You want to have your hands away, show that you're open, your body language and stuff. And that's great to cover a pinky break when you're talking. You've got a pinky break and now I'm already set to do the move. I mean, it does take just seconds. You turn it over, you place the card there. As you're scrolling up the deck, talking, and I'm already in the situation with a pinky break to do the double lift. So that's what you want to practice. There is a lot of tutorials on the pinky break out there. I won't be sharing it. It is a very difficult move as well to do, and it does take time, but you can either push off 2 cards and do it on the offbeat. That's something I used to do quite a lot. Peel your hand up the back of the deck and get a pinky break. But what you need essentially is another pinky break and do another double lift to show the King of Spades. Then you turn it over again. You can either sign it, whatever, and take the top card, which is the 2 of diamonds. Now, after this, what I like to do is do like a one-handed cut, and all that does is it changes the top card, so it's not the King of Spades. So if anyone asks or they suspect a double lift, it's just a nice way of showing that every card down is different. You can show the bottom card as well, not being the King of Spades. It's just a nice little convincer. And then from here you're set. You can do whatever you want. You can do it quickly, have them reveal that card or whatever, that they've switched places. And it is such a beautiful effect. And it is really, really powerful, so I definitely practice it. However, it is a really easy effect. It's not hard to learn. It doesn't take long to learn either. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought about the trick in the comment section below. I think it's a super powerful effect and it's really, really simple. You only need a good double lift and 2 duplicate cards. I'm going to be releasing part 2 and possibly part 3 depending on how long these videos are in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. If you like the video, subscribe, hit the like, turn on notifications. See you later. Goodbye. Right, I forgot to film an outro for this video. It's going to be probably a 2 or 3 part series, so stay tuned for watching that. Let me know what you thought about the trick in the I said description again. Right, thanks for watching. I forgot to record an audio. Oh my god. An outro.